I had,
Your motion, go back into session.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. All right, we're going to, we've just come out of executive session now, and we're going to wind up our meeting for today and see if any of the members of the fiscal court have any announcements they'd like to make or anything they'd like to address the community. Magistrate Likens?
Just glad to be alive.
Right, we are too. You know, you look pretty sharp there today in your green coat. That
Derby.
is, that's ready for the Derby.
Kentucky
And,
Derby, yes, sir.
We know that you did well on a medical procedure this week, and we're pleased for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Magistrate Tice.
that's interesting that the Kentucky Derby is coming up at the end of the week, so we need to be careful out there this weekend, don't we? I hadn't thought about that.
Magistrate Leslie.
Nothing, sir.
Magistrate Greenwell.
Nothing.
All right, Magistrate Sparks.
Nothing, Judge.
Magistrate
Nothing, sir.
Eldred. Magistrate Dye.
Yes, Judge, I have one thing today, or two things. The ramp is now open on 71 North.
My district.
And the second item is the Brownsboro Alliance Trail Association, or BETA, is hosting a guided hike for members and guests and newcomers on Saturday the 14th at 10 a.m. You can park at the BETA Trailhead at 9511 Highway 329, and then, which is at the corner of 1694, or at the Sleepy Hollow Golf Course on 329. The hike begins approximately at 10 a.m. and will last approximately 2.5 hours. Please dress for the weather. Myself, Magistrate Eldridge, and Judge Vogel were out on that trail a few weeks ago. It's really something to see. If you're a hiker, or that's what you like to do, I guess an extreme walker, maybe that's not the right word, but it's a great place to see, and I would go to it. Thank you.
Right, it was very nice and fun, and it's going to be a great trail system when they get it totally set up and built out. Magistrate Logston.
Yes, sir. I had three things, but now I'm down to two, thanks to Bob. But I'll go ahead. It looks like, according to the State Highway Department, Highway 22 in Bridge Hill will be open or be completed by June. Hopefully that's going to happen. I know a lot of people have been asking me about that. So hopefully it will be done by June. And the first Pee Wee Valley concert in the park will be taking place on Sunday the 15th between 5 and 8 p.m. There will be food available, and the Whiskey Bent Valley Boys will be performing again. So, and that is, again, that's May 15th from 5 p.m. to 8. So thank you, Judge.
Thank you. I want to thank our guests who came today. That was Matt Bullock and his staff from the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. I also would like to thank Marcia Biven and Janet Warren and the other members of the Hope Health Clinic in LaGrange who were here today to make their presentation. So we've had a good meeting, and I think going on, for 3 hours here or so. So I think everybody's pretty much ready to go home and start their yard work. So is there a motion to adjourn?
I got one.
All in favor?
Judge?
Oops.
Mr. Carter.
I'm sorry.
I just have one announcement I forgot, Judge, meant to make this last time, and that is that no appeal was taken from the dismissal of the challenge to the wet dry vote, so that is now officially, we're now officially wet.
All right, great. We appreciate that and appreciate your legal assistance on that. You gave us good advice all the way through, and we were on the high ground. We felt we were all along, and it certainly turned out to be the case. At this point, we have had about, I'm going to say 9 or 10 alcohol beverage applications. The majority have been for malt beverages, but we've had probably 4 or 5 for packaged liquor stores. So those applications have been processed by our office and sent to Frankfurt. A number of them have been approved and come back, and a number of the convenience stores are operating now. We don't have any packaged liquor store approved at this point, but there are some that have applied. So we have one unusual circumstance where 2 individuals have managed to lease the same space. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I guess the state ABC is going to solve that issue for us. Lucky the landowner, right. I think it was a, who crosses the finish line first sort of lease, but it may or may not work out that way, we don't know. It's beyond beyond our jurisdiction, so. Anyway, thank you all for a great meeting, and is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Everybody sat there silently for a second, but enjoyed it so much, you want to stay a little longer. All right, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.